Hi all, Jessie B Scrapbook came back with another process video. This one is for the 4x6 only paper class that I'm doing with Allison Davis and Scrapbook Generation. It's a 2-page spread, and I'm going to be doing these pictures of my daughter on senior night at her college. So she was playing basketball, and these are some pictures when I went and watched her on senior night and got to be there. So let's get going. All right, so I am using this memory paper pad. It's like memory block paper pad. It's very old. It's like from 2009, I think is what it said on it. I'll have to go double check. But my sister found it at a yard sale for me, so she grabbed it, and I'm very, very happy. And it's pretty much intact. It's like 300 pages, and I think there's like right around 290. There might be like 10 pages missing. That's it. So I am using this blue with the blue stripe because my daughter's college was blue and white was their colors, school colors. So I am going to use this, and I actually grabbed the wrong, I cut it right, but I grabbed the wrong piece of paper. And so, yeah, here's the right size. And it's going to be here behind the pictures. And then the other side I will have to put together to make one go down on the right hand side of the photos, because it just wasn't quite long enough. But putting these two pages together worked out perfect, and yeah. So I'll get those glued down. And the sketch, I can't show you the sketch because it's a paid product, so you can only buy the sketch if you're in the class. And but I am going to stick pretty close to the sketch. In the sketch, there is two 4x6 on the left page. Of course, I am altering it so it's not a 12x12, but yeah, so there's two pictures on the left page, and then three pictures that go down on the right side. It has stripes on the top of the banner that goes down through the center. And instead, I'm going to use flowers when I do my embellishments, and the sketch has stars. But I stick pretty close to it. So I'm going to use this really pretty blue. It's almost like blue cardstock, but it does have a slight pattern in it. It is also from that same paper pad. And I'm going to mount my pictures on to it for my up and down pictures here. And then I have two pictures of, they're pretty much identical. And so my daughter had me print out another picture of her and three of the other seniors that were on the team. And I will end up using that picture instead. But I will do that here in a second. I'm using this striped paper from that same paper pad, and I'm going to make banner stripes on each side of the three pictures. And yeah, I love these different color blues, the variegation of it. I love using that gingham blue across the top. I think that looks really pretty. I could have used a striped, but I like the gingham look to it. So now I kind of got an idea of everything that I'm doing. I am going to start sticking everything down. And I creased this paper so I knew where the center was, and then I put the center right at 5.5 so that my whole layout is centered from top to bottom. And here's where I'm going to go ahead and put this gingham right at the very top. I think the sketch had it so that it had a little bit of the blue sticking out above, but I'm just using it at the very top here. And I think that looks really good. So I'll get that one on, and then I will get it centered and get it to match on the other side in a second. I'm going to tack these down. I think I end up moving them over just a tiny bit, but not till later. And then I'm going to glue two of the pictures down, and then I thought I was going to, that one that I'm tapping, I thought I was going to replace it with the other picture, but I end up switching up the whole, um, uh, switching up everything. So everything's going to have to move, but I don't glue this one down, so, because I knew I was going to replace that picture at least. Alright, so here I am lining up the page with the right hand and the left hand page together so that they will look like one layout when they're in the book. It's not that they really look like in the layout fully in the book, because they are in a ringed binder, and so they aren't, stacked on top of each other like the older binders that were, I guess they're not older, I still have some, but the stud albums, but that's okay. I still like the way it looks. So here's where I have decided to make this picture a little taller because I didn't want to cut off their feet. So it's a really cute picture, and I'm going to put it in the center between the other two pictures, and it works out really well. I'm doing it this way. It makes the pictures go from the very top of the layout to the very bottom, just like it is in the sketch. So there we go. And I'm just taking an inch off of these because it's only 11 inches tall and my paper is 12. So I got those cut down. And I decided my cutter, when I cut this blue, it like wrinkled up part of it. So I decided just to go ahead and distress the edges, and that way it looks like it's supposed to be that way all the way up and down on each side. I need to finish out the gingham on the edges here. So I just cut another piece of the gingham and I'm going to add it in right here. And that is pretty much the base of this whole layout. So get that all glued down, and then I'll come in with the flowers and get to do the fun embellishing. So this class is super fun. This is the third time I've done one of her classes, and there are Facebook based classes, and you can do everything at your own time. I just can't post a layout until after, especially like in the group, until after it's that week. So this is for week 4, and so I'm doing this one. But if you've noticed, I've only done, I think, 2, maybe 3 of the layouts, and so I'll go back and hit those other ones, but I can do them at any time because their week's already passed. So these flowers are so pretty. They are actually card kits for making like a 3D cards. And I am not doing the 3D part. I am just going to cut these flowers up and make nice big flower clusters. I am going to go ahead and use all 3 colors, the light blue, the more of a purpley blue, and the red. And I think that I like the way that it all pops off that dark blue background. So I'm just going to kind of fiddle with these and get them into 3 clusters that I really like. In the sketch, the clusters were, like I said, stars, and the stripes that were on the sides of the up and down 3 pictures on the right side were more like trails of the um, stars, and so that's what the stripes are. Mine are just, clusters in the background. And then I am going to bring in my title. So I got everything all here down off camera because nothing really moved after I placed them. And so my title is just going to be Senior Night. And then I do come in with a couple little basketballs that I got from Shadney's shop. They're little epoxy flare basketballs that are so cute. So I'm going to put 3 of those on, 1 in each cluster. And then I'm going to I brought in these 2 different tones of rhinestones and 3 different sizes or 4 different sizes, something like that. And so I'm going to sprinkle them all around. And I bring in also another rhinestone that is shaped like a heart, and I put it beside each of the basketballs, and all in the blue colors. And then the flowers also came with some leaves, so I'm going to add in a couple leaves. I think I just do like 1, maybe 2 in each cluster. And then these little punch out of the smaller flowers, I'm also going to add in, and I'm going to make this cluster on the left page a little bigger and add in a couple more flowers to it than I do the other ones. The other ones each get 1 little cluster or little flower, and I think this one on the left side gets 3 more, I think. But I just think that they look really cute and kind of give it a finished look to the layout. So I'll get all my edges trimmed up, everything that's hanging over, got that all trimmed off. And here is the finished layout. I really think it turned out really cute. I like how it has basketballs, but it's not completely basketball themed. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to do this one. And thank you so much for watching. I will hopefully have more videos up this month than I did last month. So thanks for watching. Bye.